So how did you feel when you went for your first post on the Western Front?
My parents had come to drop me, but
Okay.
then I told them that you don't come till the end.
Right.
You come till certain distance and you go back, because I was very afraid that what will happen at the
Come on.
my unit place, and I was also very nervous that parents should not come at this age. I mean, I was 23 and a half that time, so
Okay.
I was like, no, you are not coming at this place. And I remember one of the initial moments when I had joined in my first posting, and so it's difficult to adjust with new members in the office place or wherever you call it. And definitely it's a transition going on, so it is difficult.
Hello and a very warm welcome to all of you in another episode of Emotionally Yours with Pratik. Today we are honored to have Squadron Leader Priyanka Oswal with us, who has served Indian Air Force, and today she is with us. She presently is a national level shooter and a sports person, a multifaceted personality. We are very honored to have, before we go ahead and have conversations with her, a very warm welcome to you, Priyanka.
Thank you, Pratik.
Great. So, Priyanka, this is one of those rare times that I have got somebody who is a Marwadi like me, and we are talking anything other than money. Okay, this is one of those rare times. All right, because we are emotional about money, isn't
Absolutely.
it?
Yeah.
All right. So, Priyanka, you've been brought up in a community which is not oriented for sports, or which is not so oriented for defense forces, for that matter, and where business rules or the business community things related to it. What made you go for a choice which was a little offbeat?
Yeah.
And when you made that choice, I'm sure emotionally those moments were very challenging. So
Yeah.
how did you overcome them?
So I think though I belong to Jain Marwadi family and chose these path or career paths, I would say, I think so the original paths were taken by my sisters.
Okay.
So they really took bold steps.
They
And-
paved the path for you.
Absolutely, absolutely. I totally agree with that. And so my three elder sisters, they chose such careers that they actually gave me strength that you can do whatever you want to do. And so though there was no background of armed forces in the house, but they were so supportive that I could take that as a challenge, and I really wanted to do that. And also one more thing which come to my mind, that when I was growing, so there was always saying by Dada Adi that if I was a boy, then the story was different. And this saying is always there, I think. So
Okay.
I have grown up listening to that so many times. And I think that was the challenge in my mind, that I have to do something which usually boys would do.
Okay.
Usually. But then, though I never took it that way, though I grew up listening to that, but that instinct remained in me, that I have to do something which is different. And so the journey of armed forces started, and eventually landed in Air Force.
When was the first time that you thought that now you want to go into the forge?
So that was in 8th standard, I would say.
Okay.
So I was actually kid.
Right.
And that was a time when you get a chance to join NCC in school times.
Right.
So NCC stands for National Cadet Corps.
I have been
So-
a cadet myself, so.
Great. So I think that was a time when I wore that uniform, I prepared it for myself. Otherwise, I was so shabby at home that was the first time that I was doing something for my own sake and my way. And I was very, very emotional about my uniform, that it has to be a particular way and it has to be ready at this time, that time. So then 8th and 9th NCC actually, I mean, that thought was provoked that no, I have to join armed forces. Though Army or Navy, Army or Air Force was not decided, but that was the first time. Yeah.
Okay. And what made you go for Air Force? Because why I'm asking you this is, these are forces where women are not in great numbers, or not used to be in great numbers during those times that you chose your career in.
Yeah. So the journey to Air Force is very classical. I came to my college times, and joined Air Wing NCC. Earlier, I had joined Army Wing NCC, and this time I was like, I want to see that how flying happens. So Air Wing NCC had a choice of, they had some specific camps and training for flying a microlight, a small aircraft, I would say, a two-seater small aircraft. So they usually give joyrides, and later they train you for national level camp. So that was very attractive, I think. And so eventually the thought also went on that I have to join Indian Air Force through Air Wing NCC only. That the blue uniform is attracting more, and I have to go for that.
All right.
Yeah.
Okay. Before you, there were two gentlemen from Navy who had come on our show.
Yeah.
Okay. Both of them were very decorated officers. So you're the one who's from Air Force now. And then how did the journey happen towards entrance exams, or you joined Air Force? I'm sure it wasn't that easy, because the exams are not very, very easy to clear.
Yeah, they are not actually easy.
Right. I remember, because I had appeared for NDA CDS and I cleared that once.
Wow.
So I know the difficulty levels.
So entrance exams are in two formats after graduation. One is Air Force Common Admission Test, and other one is CDS, Combined Defense Service Examination. So I had given AFCAT, and I was appearing for it. I appeared twice or thrice, I think, but did not clear. And so when I appeared for the last time, that was my age bracket because of flying branch. So there is a age bracket for flying branch. If you want to join in flying branch, it needs to be in certain bracket. So when I gave FCAT, that was the last chance, and I was completely nervous about it, what is going to happen. And I had cleared, I think, just by 7 marks.
Okay.
And cutoff was, I don't remember the exact cutoff, but the difference was 7, I remember.
Okay.
And so then there is a next step called Service Selection Board. So that's
SSB.
SSB. That's the only interview which actually don't take your interview as such, but they see you from all sides, all your personality traits, and they see you for 5 days.
5 days?
Yeah, it's a residential interview. It's not like you go for once and you are out from there. So it's a residential interview, and you stay there. You stay there for 5 days. So there is also elimination in that. There are 2 eliminations. So on first day, they take some psychological test and one more additional test, followed by there is one elimination, initial, in which whole lot of, I think, bunch gets eliminated. Only few remain there who go for further test. So I think in my SSB there were some 220 women, and 90 or 80 remain at the end in first elimination out of 230.
Okay.
So I think facing these eliminations was more. I know it's a real-time elimination. It's not happening like something fancy happening at Indian Idol or something like that.
Right.
So
this is more to do with your career.
Yeah.
The entire career.
So, and all over India, people are coming for that. They're prepared in a different way.
Where was it?
Mine was in Mysore.
Mysore.
Yeah. So SSB has a beautiful way to look at you. I mean, I really loved my Mysore days. Though you don't go out of the campus. You stay within the campus. And they really check you for your leadership qualities, your individual qualities, your
emotional strength.
Everything together. Yeah, definitely. So there is also one setup where you go for one-on-one interview towards the end of the whole process. So there, the instructor had asked me one beautiful question that you have. Can you tell me your 2 negative qualities?
Negative points.
Yeah. So he said that you tell me your 2 negative points. So, I mean, who would tell that? Who would do that? No, why would I tell my 2 negative qualities? So, and I was surprised looking at that, and that why I got reminded of that, because it is. I mean, we're talking about emotions, so that got reminded. So I actually told him 2 negative qualities.
Okay, which are?
And yeah, now it is looking like that. Right. So I told him my negative qualities. One was that I get angry. whenever work is not done the way I want.
Okay.
So he was like, you tell me the example. When did that happen last?
Mhm.
So I told him, I narrated the whole example, and that was we were going to Himalayan trek, and I was planning everything for 10 of my friends, and work was not happening the way I wanted. So ultimately it happened, and we went. So that I narrated to him, and then second he asked, obviously. So I said that I should work hard more. So he immediately said, that means you're not working hard. So I was like, no, there is always scope of improvement.
Correct.
And I got relieved myself that no, I'm not.
Okay. What was your age during that time?
I was, I think, 22.
Okay.
Yeah. Then.
All right.
So SSB has, I mean, beautiful parts to
Right.
it, and really it was a nice experience. And so, what is the beauty of SSB, that once you are given, like you go for the first time, you don't know anything, but every surprise come in front of you. So for me, because I mean, that is what I would say, that I have given only one SSB. So I don't know how second SSB looks like.
Okay.
So I mean, that was my last chance for flying. So by anyhow I had to clear those things, otherwise flying wouldn't happen. So SSB was one of the beautiful experiences, I think. As 5 days you're staying without phone, without telling family members, that was very big
No
thing then.
communication at all.
Yeah.
Wow.
No communication. So I had told my parents then that if I don't call you, that means I'm getting selected. Yeah, because I'm not getting my phone back. So
Right.
that means I'm getting selected and I'm not getting phone back. So I'll call you on the last day.
All right.
So that's how they were happy that Priyanka is not calling us. So she is getting selected on further steps.
So for the first time, they really felt relieved that
Yeah.
you'd not contacted them.
Yeah, actually. Yeah. So after that, there is a step of medicals. In between, there is one beautiful exam called Pilot Aptitude Battery Test. Now it is known as CPSS.
Okay.
So that exam you can give in your lifetime only once. You can't give it again.
Okay.
In your lifetime, you can appear for any other exam twice, thrice.
But then there's no margin of error during that time.
Yeah. So PABT had, I mean, it's like a video game, I would say. And it is mainly checking your motor neuron skills, legs, hands, brain, everything working together. So they have beautiful setup and you just perform. So I gave my PABT at the last day of SSB and I got through PABT. And my NCC CEO had said that time that you will not clear PABT. Somehow why he had said that, I don't know. But that remained in my brain and I was like, no matter what, I am clearing this PABT. I want to tell that person that no, I will clear, I have cleared and I have come back. So I think that was a boost. Maybe he has said that intentionally that will clear the PABT.
Correct.
So yeah, so PABT got cleared and I went for medicals. Medicals, there was a, climax of the whole exam.
Selection process.
Yeah. So for medicals, the flying branch and ground duty branch, medicals are different. Slight difference maybe, because flying, the additional tests are there, because they are checking you for fighter aircrafts and helicopter and transport. So spinal system is checked very thoroughly. So I was not fit for medicals, and that I got to know 7 days prior to my merit.
Oh.
Because I was, there was some issue with the spinal cord, I think so, I don't remember the word. It was very big medical term. And my height was 0.9 centimeter less.
Than the required one.
Yeah, the requirement was 0.9 more. So I said, okay, fine. I mean, we appealed to the last time, but then it did not get through. So that was the time when I was like, let's not join anything. Let's not join only Air Force. And I had come home. Within a week's time, merit came. Merit was the last step in the whole process. And this whole process goes on for 11 months almost.
Almost a year.
Year, yeah. To be precise, I think, yeah, year. So merit was the last thing and my name came in ground duty.
Okay.
Yeah. So, of course, because flying medically I was unfit. So it was very difficult to digest then that I'm unfit and never I'll be able to go for medicals because unfit for lifetime. Once it is endorsed, it is endorsed. So ground duty merit came and for administration. And then finally, I was like, the moment I saw merit, I told my parents that I'm not going for Air Force. I don't want to be part of ground duty branches. So that was the first time when my father spoke.
Okay.
Usually my father is, I mean, like you also know that in Marwadi families, hardly there is an interaction between
Parents
and kid, I would say, but father and daughter is very less interaction between them. So even that happened to us, all of us, because our family is also very big. So, but then that was a time when he actually came up and said that nothing doing, whatever duty you do, whatever branch you go to, you are going to wear the uniform. That is very big thing for us. So I think that was the moment that changed my mind completely. That he is saying something, and on top of it, he is saying this. So he said that you are not stopping here, or take your bag and go. So that's how the whole journey happens. Yeah.
You know, throughout this journey, when you spoke from emotional intelligence point of view,
Yeah.
I spotted a lot of emotions. Anxiety, followed by, irritation at times.
Yeah.
Followed by, fury and nervousness. Okay, all through put together, and finally hope.
Yeah.
All right, when
Absolutely.
your father encouraged you,
Yeah.
and then you took it up, saying that though it's ground duty,
Yeah.
but we'll start with that.
Yeah.
All right. I'm sure last time when we spoke offline, you also mentioned that you were looking at an alternate career that was graphic design or website, something of that kind, right?
Yeah. I was doing masters in cinematography.
Cinematography, correct.
Yeah.
All right. Very, very interesting. These are very two different, diverse, and very unrelated things.
Yeah.
So, what made you to look at cinematography as an alternate career?
Actually, in my house, digital camera came in 2005, I think.
Right.
That was the first time when I saw digital camera for the first time. And it had come to our house. I was seeing Nikon D90, I think so. And I was very excited that, wow, there is something that you don't have to put reel in that has only 32 clicks.
Correct.
Otherwise, there is no photographs, and so no limitation of clicking. So I was very excited by the fact, and then eventually I started using DSLR for a few years, and that gave me a lot of. I wanted to shoot more and more, shoot as in click pictures aesthetically more and more.
Now you shoot in a different manner. I know that.
So I really wanted to capture moments. So that began, and that was my parallel journey, because I really didn't want to rely that time on the Air Force so much. That because rejections are definitely part of the journey. So and a lot of my friends were getting, I would say, maybe rejected at that time. But then there was no fallback plan. And that fallback plan actually gives you courage to come back again. So I was very clear that I have to have two plans at the time, and I should be trying for both of them. Yeah.
And then you sidetracked the cinematography and went ahead with Air Force.
Yeah.
And then you were posted in the Western Front.
Yeah.
Right? And then the first posting came in, and during that times, I'm sure not many women officers were there.
Yeah, very few actually.
Very few, right? So how did you feel when you went for your first post on the Western Front?
My parents had come to drop me, but then I told them that you don't come till the end.
Right.
You come till certain distance and you go back, because I was very afraid that what will happen at the my unit place. And I was also very nervous that parents should not come at this age. I mean, I was 23 and a half that time. So I was like, no, you are not coming at this place. And I mean, I was agitated by their presence itself. So I told them that you come till a point. They also wanted to meet someone, so they came and then they left. So I remember that day very, very clearly, that it was January and pretty cold in Western. So in Rajasthan, it's very cold in January.
Correct.
So it was a beautiful evening, and my seniors were so accommodative. They used to make sure that I eat, I sleep, everything. They became my parents so much that they take care of juniors so much and so well that I really love those initial first 2 years, I think. It was nice. It was nice.
All right. And then how did the journey unfold? I mean, from Western Front, you moved to various places.
Yeah.
Some of the most difficult moments that you have come throughout your service.
Yeah. So I think so. When I was at Rajasthan, it was a time when Pathankot attack had happened.
Okay.
So of course there is an impact all over the country, and everyone keeps on asking. And so when I had gone back to, I was on leave that time, and when I had gone back, my parents were continuously, of course, they are also worried that what is going to happen. So people at the home don't understand that what is happening exactly, and I'm not able to tell them also. So this is very classic combination of no communication, that you can't commute everything and anything to them, but still you tell them that I am fine. So I think they also build so much at home that whoever is your first circle, that they understand somehow everything. That no, if she's saying she's fine, that means she's fine.
That means she's fine.
So accepting this also became a very beautiful thing in this particular journey in Pathankot times. It was a very tough time for all of us, that because we had long hours, the duty was such that we can't come home or maybe call or whatever. But then still everything went smoothly because both sides were understanding at that moment, I think so.
When you say both sides, you mean?
Me and other side, parents. Or sisters or friends for that matter.
Okay.
Because there is so much information available otherwise. So they are also listening to those information. They feel worried about it.
The media hype.
Yeah. So I think in that, to remain silent and still be there for each other is more important. Yeah.
And then, I remember we were talking when you were on the eastern part and the COVID happened.
Yeah.
Okay. And that was the time when, all of us were facing very difficult times of our lives.
Yeah.
And you were in services.
Yeah.
So how did you cope up with that?
So COVID is very beautiful time of the my life, I would say.
Beautiful time.
Yeah.
Wow.
It has given me a lot. So I'll go a step back and say that before COVID, almost for 1 year, 1.5 years, I was going through breakup.
Okay.
And so, of course, breakup hits you badly.
Yeah.
Definitely, it's an emotional game completely.
Difficult emotional moment.
So I was going through that. I was talking to a counselor also then. And to get married or not to get married, that also, that question was on my head always. And suddenly COVID happens. Everybody is inside their house. Everything gets shut. And I am like, I have the whole campus to my availability. I can utilize it for every time activity because my campus was closed. Within the campus, everything was on because we had to go for our duties. Correct. I had work to do. I had a lot of things to look after. So everything was going on. So to my availability, such a huge, beautiful campus at Shillong. And I would say that having that campus and I'm not utilizing anything is foolish. And then I am showing that, no, I am sad all the time.
Right.
That was also not, I was not accepting it very much. So ultimately what happened, the day COVID was declared, lockdown was declared, I suddenly jumped out of the bed with excitement that, no, I have to go for a walk. And I was asking everybody at home, at friends' place that, have you done your workout today? Even if you're in the house, you have to do your workout, ping me. You finish your workout and tell me what you have done. I'll also do the same workout tomorrow. And everything. I started every damn thing on day 1.
Oh.
I cleaned my whole house. And I had to-do list and done list also at the end of the day, that what I have done throughout the day. So it started, practically, I learned squash during COVID. We had court within the campus, in my residential area. So I was like, I can learn squash right now. It's the best time. And my office was on. So
that's one game that even I would like to learn someday.
And squash is such a game that you can play alone. Anytime. Because there are walls all sides. Correct. So you don't have to bother about whatever, if there is opponent or not, you can just keep on playing. So I learned squash. I started playing squash within that month. And playing, genuinely good squash, not bad. Then I ended up with a person who teaches guitar
Okay.
online, and I started my guitar classes
Oh.
within that month only. It was March, April only, and March was
Alright.
the
Yeah,
lockdown,
when the lockdown happened.
which was announced. Yeah, so I started practicing guitar when in my free time. I started recording videos and sending it to my parents. They would feel nice that I am fine. So it was other way around, that I am fine, so you also be fine
Okay.
and take care of yourself. Then in meantime, I started. Painting is one of the hobbies which I follow. So I started painting again. So these all things I had stopped for almost a year because of breakup and whatever going through. So everything had stopped. I came back to everything and started doing whatever things would make me happy. And eventually, if I am happy, my parents would not feel that I am away in COVID. So COVID actually came as a boon to me.
Rediscovering yourself.
Yeah, kind of.
All right. And post that, then,
Yeah.
post breakup, you handled yourself pretty well because of these hobbies, these activities that you carried out.
Absolutely.
And so you understand the importance of heartbreak. You understand the consequences.
Yeah.
And then you were also in a field
Yeah.
where there is, you always have to be on your toes.
Yeah.
Things are very uncertain.
Absolutely.
You need to be prepared at any given point of time, always. All right?
True.
And were there any moments where, you found it really difficult and you felt like giving up on various things?
So actually, not to. I remember one of the initial moments when I had joined in my first posting, and so it's difficult to adjust with new members in the office place or wherever you call it. And definitely, it's a transition going on, so it is difficult. But then in that transition, what happens at our end, we lose out on everything that, I mean, it had happened to me that I had stopped going for games or my evening walk or run or something like that. But then eventually I only realized that I have stopped certain things which I like. So I started doing them again. And these were very difficult times to transit also in that moment and get through the office times, understand them, understand the whole organization as such, and maybe speak to colleagues, understand the hierarchy, speak to seniors. Same time you are having some juniors also. So you have responsibility of theirs because they are also ultimately alone there. So in the bachelor block, they actually make a family. They are like a family of theirs in them. So that was very difficult time, I would say. But then bachelor block made it really happen. We all came together. We were from different branches in Air Force, but we all came together, and I think that friendship is still on. We're still together, all of us, and though we are in different parts of country, but we still speak whenever possible. And that was a time when I picked up canvas painting.
Okay.
Actually, because I'm not a painter person, no drawing person, and hated drawing to the core.
Same here.
In school, I had drawing till 10th, and it was examined for exams also.
Correct.
So I was pretty bad at it. But I don't know what happened, but I had carried 2 canvas from Pune and with me in some stationery stuff. So I said, let's give it a try. Let's not draw, only paint. So I started painting things instead of drawing anything. So directly with the paint, anything on the canvas.
Right.
And eventually started spray painting and canvas painting. So that has given me really strength to come out of the office rigor and settle down somewhere, maybe on the off days or Sundays. That was one of the moments which I remember very clearly, initial years.
Okay.
Yeah.
So art helped you cope up with the stressful, difficult times.
Absolutely.
And you rediscovered that, you can paint. So
Yeah.
You challenged yourself.
Actually.
Saying that, okay, though I didn't draw well, by the way, that makes 2 of us. I was worse in drawing. Okay. The only figure that I could draw properly was amoeba. Because of the right. And I really have very high regards for people who draw well, who sketch well, or who have got good handwriting, because mine is terrible, and paint very well. It's always said that an art is always a reflection of the artist.
Yeah.
So, you express your emotions through art.
Yeah.
And you started expressing those emotions through it, and you felt really nice and cope up with things.
Yeah.
And you rediscovered that this was one of the strengths, or one of the qualities that you had.
Absolutely.
Lovely.
Yeah.
And then, you moved on. And when did you retire from the forces?
So in June 2024, I completed 10 years with Indian Air Force. And so short service commission officers, either they serve for 10 or 14. So I completed 10, and then, so the correct word is released. And so I got my released in June 24.
Okay.
Yeah.
Great. So throughout your journey, when you look back, from NCC till the release, okay, what are the prominent emotional moments that you recollect?
So I think there are days when I was extremely tired and don't have to think about that when will I sleep. You just go to bed and within seconds you are off to sleep. Then some beautiful moments when actually very sad, I would say, but beautiful because you have made connections with people and they are going on postings. So since my childhood, I like dropping people to railway station.
Okay.
I don't know why, but I love doing that. I love saying them last bye. That I don't know next time when will I see them personally.
Correct.
Definitely we'll stay connected, but I love doing that somehow. So I kept doing that through the Air Force also. I used to go to airports as well. So that is one of the biggest memory of throughout 10 years because people keep on going, keep on coming. Then when I decided that I'll leave Air Force after a year, you have to tell Air Force a year prior that I'm going to leave Air Force, that I don't want to continue further after 10. So you tell your organization. So I also did that. And that day was so emotional that I could not sleep. That my all uniforms will go away. And of course, it's an emotional thing to me. So it was a difficult day. And when it was last 100 days of Indian Air Force, I had put a timer on my phone that days to go, last day to wear uniform. That I had put on my phone and 100 onwards. So, and I had sent gratitude mails to all the colleagues, all 100 colleagues whom I have come across in those 10 years. And one memory which I remember about them, along with the mail, and I had sent them those mails, and I have received almost 50 of them back. So that is a whole lot of bunch I am carrying with me today, and I really liked the activity because it was both-sided happening. Because on the other side, they were so happy about it that I made it to, though it was not so big deal, but they made it to my 100 list. And so they were also happy about it. And I was equally happy that they were thinking about it.
Right.
That particular memory, talking to Priyanka sometime, maybe we came across sometime. So I think overall these memories are etched in my core, I think I would say. And I still go back to those mails, read them sometime, just to recollect, come back to those beautiful times. I would love to read about them always. And one last thing, which one of the seniors said, that whichever place you go, it doesn't matter. My first posting was extremely remote, and nothing. I didn't know Swiggy like something exists or Zomato exists, or nobody knows there. So I'm talking very back. 10 years back. So, but people made the place. People made it so strong that those people are still connected to me. So it is people will make the place happen.
It's always said that people connect with people first before they connect with the organization.
Yeah,
right.
Absolutely.
Great. And post that, you suddenly moved to shooting.
Yeah.
Okay, rifle shooting. And now on a national level, you've been there on the national landscape. What made you to go for shooting and, carry out this. And of course,
Yeah.
before that, I definitely would like to touch point on, during those moments you decided to get married. And that was something that we spoke, and you narrated it in such a funny manner. I still remember. Let's talk about it.
Yeah. I think then this episode won't get over. There has to be a
Okay.
separate episode
No,
for
no,
that.
not at all. No problem. Our audience is patient enough.
I think I'll talk about shooting first.
Sure.
Yeah. So I think rifles, pistols, they've been always part of my journey through NCC, and the excitement, the kick about it, that wow, it's a gun. So I always had that excitement in my mind. So since NCC, I have been shooting with rifle, and did some skeet shooting in between. I tried hands-on on that. But eventually, when I landed in Indian Air Force, I realized that I like shooting more and more. And so I represented my unit then in the command. So we have levels in the, like we have levels here, national, state, national, all those levels. Similarly, we have a structure. So I started playing in Air Force also. So there my event was only rifle. Now I'm doing pistol shooting. And so I think that love has come to this point. So what to do after coming out of Indian Air Force, and what will I do? So there were 2-3 things in mind. So one was health, that I want to come back to my, or maybe look after my health and do some regime about it and around it. And second was shooting on the mind. So I think shooting and health can go together.
Yeah.
So I chose both of them.
And that requires a lot of mental focus,
Yeah.
or emotional
Absolutely.
strength,
Absolutely.
training yourself for national levels.
Yeah.
Yeah. So let us talk about the emotional strength that you need there, and those who are aspirants.
Yeah.
Okay. Anything on the emotional strength or mental strength that you would like to talk about?
Yeah, so it's been a year that I am preparing for nationals now, and I think shooting is more of your independent game.
Right.
There is no opponent on the other side.
Correct.
So you are actually challenging yourself only for every shot. And you don't know what is happening to the other person. You don't know at all. So it's all about how you train your mind to be in that zone for a longer time. To be in that zone for, with that calmness, with that patience, or are you getting nervous during the match, or you are just getting frozen in the match. So these all experiences come in the match very differently. Every time you stand on the lane and you're facing the match, or you're going for that qualification of, though I don't have much of an experience of that sort, there are many players in India and all over the world. But whatever experience I have gained, I can say that it is 90% your mind, which is the game happening. Definitely there is physical fitness required. There is a lot of strength required to stand at length, stand for long, for 2 hours, 3 hours straight. But then it is thoughts which are definitely getting converted, and your emotions for that day. Like morning I have woken up very sad or very grumpy. Definitely it reflects on practice.
The performance.
Yeah. So every day training is different. Every shot is different. Every moment is different. So in last 1 year, what I've realized, and so there is a beautiful habit in shooting that you write every day, how is your mood?
Okay.
So I write in my diary. So I have written that for a year. That how is my mood? How I am? What are the focus points for today, and what I need to improve? One point each, not much. But then I have a year-long my own data that how I have been through in this whole year. So it's a huge data. I mean, we usually don't write it that long.
Correct.
So I think that's a beautiful way to understand that how am I doing today. In spite of I am feeling low, am I standing on the lane confidently, or can I overcome that? Can I improve that? So that's the, I mean, shooting is telling me and teaching me a lot. And one very important thing which shooting is teaching me, to stay in that moment.
Okay.
To stay in that present moment, because previous shot I can't return.
Right.
Next shot I don't know. So let me load this shot first. So let's not go ahead, behind, nowhere. This.
Living in the moment is very important.
Yeah.
being mindful.
Yeah. So I think that I'm practicing for last year.
Okay. And how has it been?
It has been amazing, amazing. It has changed me a lot. It has transformed me, I would say. It has helped me to uh, transform from Indian Air Force officer to maybe pistol shooter. And as a human being, also the transition is beautiful, because otherwise after Forge there is a huge break in mind also, because
Right.
life is so busy in Forge, so you suddenly are out and you don't know what to do.
Oh, yeah.
So
There's a
that
complete
gap,
void.
yeah, that void is beautifully filled by shooting, and I would say it has taken up 90%.
Great. So, Forge, where you're always supported by colleagues.
Yeah.
It's always about team performance, team things, to an highly individualistic performance game
Yeah.
that you have been in. The pressures are always on.
Always.
Okay. Anxiety is at the highest because the performance pressure is very
Yeah.
high
Yeah.
in such games. As you rightly said, staying in the moment is the key.
Yeah.
And that's a big takeaway from this podcast that our audience and our viewers
Yeah.
would take it. So it was lovely, lovely talking to you, Priyanka.
Yeah.
Anything more that you would like to elaborate? Please feel free.
No, I think this is, so many, it's an emotional roller coaster for last 50 minutes, I think so,
All
for
right.
me. So, yeah, it was indeed wonderful talking to you. And maybe we keep on meeting further.
Definitely.
Yeah.
Priyanka, let's talk about the second part that we've reserved it. Let's talk about the marriage. And,
Yeah.
during those times, I remember you spoke about an emotional roller coaster ride.
So from I don't want to get married to get married, and almost we're completing 4 years. So it's been I think, I would say, adventurous journey. So
For you or for him?
both of us,
Okay.
definitely. I mean, definitely, I am vouching for him. Definitely for him also, I hope. Uh, so it was a COVID time again, and when I was going through COVID, and I realized that let's at least see that I wanted a companionship. I came to that point because before that I was like completely of the mindset that no, I am fine alone and I don't want to get married, or maybe I never wanted that my freedom to go away, or all those things were in my mind, definitely, because I have grown up very independently. My parents were always supportive, my sisters were always supportive, so I didn't want to get maybe all captured somewhere and everything is gone suddenly. I didn't want that to happen, so I was very afraid of marriage at a point. But then a point came, okay, fine, let's think about it. So, to my surprise, I reached out to matrimony sites.
Okay.
And because obviously I was at such places that, and I had personally decided I don't want to, maybe I want to marry a guy who belongs to Pune. Because I wanted to come back to Pune. So that was basic, bare minimum requirement.
Right.
I think. So I wanted to come back to Pune, so I reached out to matrimony sites and made that filter, obviously. So I think the Jeevan Sathi side, I mean, I was searching for quite some time and I was like, no, it is not working out. So I finally ended up with Maharashtrian matrimony site, that was Anurup. And so we finally, I sent a request. So Nitish, my husband now, he was like, why a girl is sending me request first.
Okay.
And
That's a stereotype.
yeah, and obviously it's a surprising, I mean, and he was a little surprised that suddenly I have a request on Anurup and why on all those things in his mind. So he took almost 2 days to accept it.
Oh.
I don't know what he was doing, I need to ask him, but so...
I'm sure he wouldn't be as honest and candid as he.
So he accepted, and my major point was to come back to Pune, so I think that was sufficed. But then when we spoke, he was working in Jharkhand then.
Okay.
So I was like, come on, I'm confused now. You belong to Pune, you're working in Jharkhand. Where are you right now? And can we meet? Can we speak? And that was COVID second wave going on. So we decided to meet, and we met for the first time. Because I was going home after almost a year's time. And I knew my parents would jump onto me that you have to get married or let's start searching and
Correct.
give your biodata and all those stuff. So I was like, no, I don't want to do that. And I wanted to meet him before I go home. So I met him and I said that, I want to get married to you. It was just a month's time, but I was pretty clear that it has to be this click has to happen. So I was like, let's get married. I am not in a position to now again search for the whole thing. Because going through that whole procedure is whole long,
Right.
I mean, it's a big thing.
Right.
So he was also at the point that he doesn't want to get married.
Okay.
And now he's searching for a girl and wants to get married. So we both landed.
Who wanted to get married, at the same time decided to get married.
Yeah.
Awesome.
So I'm glad that we happened to each other. Otherwise, no one would have survived.
Right.
So after almost a year's time, we got married exactly on the same day when we met.
Oh.
So we completed a year of courtship and we got married. And so the best part to me, what has happened in this, I would say, second inning after a bachelor life and married life, that he is extremely compassionate guy.
Okay.
Extremely. Like, he would think twice before raising his voice. And because I belong to whatever community you say, but whatever you say, it is little male-dominated society in general.
Patriarchal
In general, I would say, not specific. But so I was extremely afraid that how he'll behave to me. He'll stop my certain outdoor things, or I want, because I used to go for night duties and
Right.
I would come back home anytime. And who would adjust to that and why? So, but then he so beautifully adjusted to it. He accepted me the way I am. Didn't utter a word why I have short hair. Nothing like it.
Okay.
Because I have seen people talking about it so many times that why do you have a short hair? And
Seriously?
when I was searching for a guy, so that time there were men who were asking about it, and so that was one important thing. And there was addition to it. He works in a mental health profession, so that added to our house like a energy. Whenever I would come back and crash, and I was not in the state to say anything, we would go for long walks, we would go for swimming, we would go for long drives maybe, and we added to and we started liking it, I think, spending time together. How? So we started playing board games.
Okay.
Yeah. So right now also we have all our board games on the center table and in our drawing room. And whenever we are tired, we are exhausted, just board games out, everything is gone.
Awesome.
So and believe me, he has seen me in extreme situations when I am tired, when I am gone completely, negative energy, no energy at all, to the extremes. But then he has made sure that there is energy in the house always.
Beautiful.
So, I always tell him that people usually say that there is a woman behind man, and there's a saying, the famous saying, I say the otherwise.
Okay.
That he's taken care of my tiffins, he's taken care of my office all the time.
Beautiful.
In whatever time we have spent in Air Force in 3 years. And of course, coming from a civilian background, getting married to Fauji is whole long different combination together.
Right.
Because the combinations are very rare, one. And definitely how the other person would know, not being in organization, how that organization works. So it becomes really difficult to adjust.
Right.
But he switched his job, he came all the way to my place, worked there. So these are the, I think, wonderful things he has made possible, I think so. And that's a perfect companion I could have asked for.
Great.
So yeah.
Awesome.
Yeah.
So it was really nice knowing about all of these, and as I've spoken, we've got this tradition where we will sign mugs for each other. I'll sign a mug and give it to you.
Yeah.
And you will sign a mug and give it to me. So in the morning, whenever we have coffee, You
Definitely.
with the milk and me black. Okay,
Sure.
we will enjoy our coffees.
Definitely.
May we have the mugs, please? All right. That's for you.
Wow, thank you. Thank you so much.
And now it's your turn.
Yeah, definitely.
Sign between this. This is where.
Yeah.
Yeah. Thank you.
Yeah. Thank you so much.
Thank you.